Hi everyone, this is Boogass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Walking Dead Color Tops Ezekiel figure. So before we take a look at Ezekiel, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up here, we get this standard Color Tops base. It's like, I think this is one of two designs. And you can put him on it. He doesn't really stand on it very well because there's only one peg hole, and he gets kind of a hefty figure. So once you get him on there, he wants to do that. I don't really use any of these bases anyway. I just have them all in a baggie together. So let's take that off there. So for his neck accessory, he comes with this hand, which does kind of look like a gun-holding hand, but it's really just a pointing hand for his sword. And it looks really nice. It's just a leather glove, and this one has silver knuckles on it. And I will switch these out in just a second. Put that right there. And for his next accessory, he comes with his cane sword, which looks pretty awesome. Top of the gold and the wood grain, which feels like actual wood grain. Has a dry brushing of black over it. Looks pretty nice. And the blade itself looks very nice, very reflective. And I just put the cane itself in his left hand, just kind of wedges in there like that, and I put the cane sword in his right hand, and his thumb, sometimes you have to bend it back like that to wedge it in there. You'll hear it squeaking, and then it'll go in there. So this hand is just the normal hand, like it's just for him holding his sword like that. And like I said, it has the silver knuckles on there. I don't really like that. It kind of looks funny. And just pop that off like so. Pop that off like so. And put on his alternate hand. And it's kind of the same way. You kind of have to wedge it in there like that. But you can see that it's kind of like his pointing hand. And since he does have ball-jointed hands, it does come off very easily. Like, not as in, like, it falls off very easily, but it comes off pretty easily. More so than if it was just a peg. So, I do like this one better, his pointing hand for the sword. So now let's look at the figure itself. So for the head sculpt, I can't really say that it looks like Corey Payton at all. I think the hair looks like it, but the face sculpt just doesn't. And I did meet him at the Horror Hound convention over the weekend. You know, and this does not look like him at all. Kind of looks like a cross between Tyler Perry and Idris Elba. Because, I don't know, it just doesn't look like him. I think the beard looks good, but the cheeks are also, like, really red. He kind of looks like he has blush on. Kind of looks a little odd. But his dreads look very nice. I think that on top of the dry brushing of black, I actually think it's the dry brushing of gray, and the dreads themselves are cast in black. I think there should have been a little dry brushing of white as well. And here are the feathers in his hair, which I think he has more. Like if you have the figure just like this, you can't see them, and they kind of stand out like that. So like I said, the hair looks really nice. I think the hair is pretty accurate, but for the face sculpt, it doesn't really look the greatest. Excuse me. And his necklaces looks pretty good. Has a little pendant right there that's painted in silver. And his jacket looks really nice. The fur color right here has a dry brushing of dark brown, light brown, and white over it, as well as texturing. Here is his shirt. That is very comic accurate. I don't think he wore this in very many episodes, honestly. He wore the Kingdom armor in the season finale of season 7, and now he's just wearing more civilian type clothes. So this wasn't seen for very long in this season, but it still looks pretty awesome. And it has a little bit of a dry brushing over it. Just like the whole figure has a dry brushing over it, like his jacket has texturing, as you can see. It's kind of a rugged texture, And it has dry brushing right here in between all the wrinkles. And his pants do too. I think right here in this wrinkle right here, they went a little too far with the black. It looks like really dirty instead of just a dry brushing. But it still looks pretty nice. The coat is very flexible too, so it really doesn't hinder the articulation either. And then here are his boots. Look pretty nice. They do have soles at the heel sculpted in, and right here, but it's smooth right here. So overall, this figure is pretty good. I don't think that the likeness is very good. I'm still trying to pinpoint, like, what makes it not look like Corey Payton. I don't know. It's just something off about the face sculpt. Maybe the face is too big, like too round. I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it. But now I'm going to go over the articulation. He's got a ball-jointed head that can't look back at all because of the dreads. They are soft, but also the jacket too. If the jacket wasn't there, then, or the coat, I think that it'd be fine. He can look down just a little bit. And he can move his head side to side pretty good. He's got ball-jointed shoulders that can move out that far. He's got single-jointed elbows, so on a swivel. And he's got ball-jointed hands that can move back and forth and side to side. And on this hand, it's about the same. But I kind of just leave it like that, so it doesn't really matter. He does have a swivel at the waist, but you can see it just kind of pivots back and forth just a little bit. He's got double swivel hips that can move out that far. If you move his jacket out of the way, he can move out a little further. He can kick forward just a little bit. It starts bending his shirt if you move his legs up very far. Can't move back very far. He's got a single jointed knee, swivels, and a swivel ankle that doesn't move much because of his pants right here. So now let's do some size comparisons. So let me get him back into a normal pose for the size comparisons. Wait, here. There. Okay, so now, here he is next to Rick, Color Tops Rick, which is a terrible figure. I wish we could get a new one, because I really want a new one that's in a normal pose and looks a little more normal. This one is kind of short just because of the pose he's in. Here he is next to Michonne, and they haven't had an interaction at all in the show, but in the comics, they were a couple for a while. So that's pretty cool. And then here he is next to Negan. Let me see, is he going to stand? There. There he is next to Negan. And then here he is next to my custom Shiva. I think this is just a home interior tiger. So there he is next to Shiva. Custom Shiva. With real chain. So let's just... There. That looks pretty awesome. So overall, this figure is really good. I really like it. I don't think the likeness is 100%, but that doesn't bother me that much because I've really anticipated this figure. So that's my review. And if you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.